Hey VR gamers, guess what? Eldramoor has come out and we're in the alpha, and I am so honored to be able to go in and check it out very early. I just wanted to show you. I'm not going to create a new character right now. Um, Actually, no, here, let's see. So when you create a new character, I guess I'll cancel, but you get three races to choose from: the cat people, the human people, and the fish people. And each one has its little description here of what they're about and what they're known for. It's pretty cool. I've so far created one of those. So let's experiment with a fishy one. So as you keep clicking on it, it'll go through different uh, configurations. It'll jump over male, female, different body types. And so you can, yeah, find something that you like. That one's cute. All right. It has to be cute, of course. And then we have two things to change: body type and hair. So those are the two things we have right now. Um, oh, interesting. Look, the ears can be pointing down or up. That I think these are, yeah, I don't know. I'm confused actually. They're trying to be very woke, I guess, and have, options, but these look like males, even though they're wearing like a little crop top, and these look like females. So I guess I'm gonna choose female, medium sized female. And it looks like we do not have hair options for fish people because they're fish people. But what happens if we change our hair color? Nothing. Okay, we don't do hair. Okay, no problem. So yeah, that's it. There's no more here. And I'm gonna just go back and not confirm because the next screen is just name your character and off you go. So I'm gonna use one of my current characters. And also, what I've got to say is everything works. This is an alpha and everything works. There's no jankiness. There's no, oh, we're clicking and it doesn't work. All the main stuff just works. So here we go. When you enter the world, what happens is finding game server, and the game servers have funky names. I'm not sure if you caught that. You get some tooltips there. And here we are in the game. So let me first show just the interface and the menu. Obviously, we have our hands. We have a quick slot here with weapon. A holster with weapon, and a few quick slots. Check this out. There's one kind of floating out here that you can grab with your left hand, but you also, when you go to get it, you have quick slots on each wrist, and that only pop up when you go to grab it. So that's actually really cool, and it all works. Now, when you long press your B button on the right hand, you get this little circular menu. I'm muted right now, so people don't have to hear me talking in this video. But we can look at our backpack. We can turn on navigation. I'll show that. We can look at the quests. We can look at our social, friends and such, and the settings menu. So whichever menu you choose, and I'm still here holding the button, when you let go, that menu pops up. Then when you just tap the B button, the menu opens and closes. So it's really easy to use, and at the same time, there's a lot at your fingertips right there. Okay, so just a quick run through the menu. You can calibrate if you're too tall or too short. I haven't tried that yet. You can change left or right hand. Even, I think, how long your arms are. So that's pretty interesting. When your HUD displays, which is going to be like your health bar and your mana and such, you can choose locomotion, smooth or teleport, snap or smooth, all the usual stuff. Look at that. You can swap which hand is your locomotion hand. It's like the left joystick is usually the one to drive. And gosh, yeah, there's just so much. I like my snap turn amount. Okay, graphics. I'm on PCVR, so it's on high. There's other choices. I'm not going to mess with this right now. Yeah, audio, this is cool. So I was going to come here and turn off voice chat so that we don't hear other people speaking around us while we're in this video. I hope I don't forget to turn that off later. It automatically chose the right mic and speakers for me, so I haven't had to ever refresh my voice channel. That has just worked. Okay, and debug various, like a lot of different comfort. There's a little bug down there. Look at that. Like, look how far we've been exploring interface and moving around and everything. And that is the first bug. It's very, very minor. So yeah, there's really tons. Look at this. We can even test our audio. This is like somebody really thought ahead. You can change the text size. Like, you know, sometimes I'm not the best visually. So this is all really, really fine tuning a lot of stuff. Don't know what spline camera is. Let's move on. So when you start out here on the docks, and you are entering Eldramoor. Our first quest giver is here. She can teach you just your basics like locomotion, and also your compass, which is like this. It's very much like Elysia. If you've played that, you put it over your head and you can see points of interest, how far away they are. The Drunken Duck Tavern is over there. I have a quest giver inside, Sarai. So yeah, and you can see where portals are that lead to other places. You also see, this is the only place you see your level. Well, sorry, the easy place you see your level. So the top, gosh, I'm not sure if you're seeing that. The top one there is, I'm currently a mage. So that's my combat right now, my class. I'm playing mage. And I'm level 2. Everything else, I'm level 1. Oh, except, what do they call it? Gathering down there. The flower, I'm managed level 2 in that. That's pretty cool. So all these things can be leveled. Your class, your cooking, fishing, gathering, and crafting. So that's the compass. And of course, you can see northwest and so on. Speaking of compass, we can also actually, that's the navigation icon here in the menu. You can actually turn it on and have it stay up for you all the time. So you can always know where you're going and what's ahead. So that's pretty cool. So I wanted to show fishing. This is pretty cool. This thing in my quick slot down there, I'm really not sure how well the video can capture things that are like way down in the corner of the eye, but this is the multi-tool, and right now I only have one attachment. It's the fishing rod, and it's what you think. You press trigger and you kind of toss it out there, and then you wait, and what happens is when a fish bites, the bob moves, and then when the fish pulls it down, you gotta quickly pull the fish in. So I missed that one. So let me try that again. And it's pretty cool when the fish comes in. The fish are nice and big and bright. Look at that. Look at that. This is it's gonna tell us later. Okay, it's not actually hard to get it off the hook. You see the little circle inside? Many things can be remote grabbed. So as soon as I see that circle, I just grab. I have the fish. The fish the fish is just flopping in my hand. Then you can, oops, I took too long, it disappeared. I don't know if it's in my bag, but yeah, you can then put it into your chest to add it to your inventory, toss it back, drop it, whatever you want. Speaking of inventory, let's take a look at how that looks. Your backpack. This is another pretty cool menu. Okay, you get to see yourself and everything you're wearing. You have items and equipment separately, and you can move your things around just by holding your trigger and dragging them. You can also trash things. I haven't tried multi-select yet, but I imagine it'll let you drag like a whole row of things at once, or trash them. So this is pretty cool. Oh, key items. These are quest items, so they have their own place, not to clutter your bag. That's very cool too. I see that your player only shows up when you're on items or equipment. That's pretty cool. Okay, profession unlocks. I haven't really explored this too much, but I see. So gathering, you can see how many times maybe I've gathered things. Oh no, what level the things are. I can only pick the first one right now. And fishing, I can only catch these fish and the levels. Oh, that's nice. Look at this information. This is very cool. So crafting, potions, food, and food. So this is all cooking. That's cooking. And this is crafting. Right. I have made this sword and then I still have to gather the materials for the wand. Oh my gosh. Look at all that can be made. You know, it's day 3 of the alpha and there's already people running around with the top level gear. The stats is a cool screen. I'm not going to go into like details. I'm not saying I know what all these mean anyway, but each stat seems to have secondary stats over there. And importantly, I'm currently a mage. I'm a level 2 mage, and I'm 75% of the way to level 3. I have no remaining skill points to spend on my stats. You can also reset them at any time. So that's your stats screen. Very useful to know where you're at, how far you are, how close you are to the next level. Now skills is neat. I'm currently a mage. Started out with just 1, and I will show that later. And then when I hit level 2, I just automatically got a new skill here. That works the same with warrior. And then these are recipes that I know. I see that cooking recipes and crafting recipes seem to be mixed up, but I can't control their position. No worries. Okay, so back to equipment. So I just wanted to point out, this is really cool. So right now I'm a mage, so I can't click that. It's, currently active. This one vibrates a little bit so I can see that I could click on that. These two are still inactive. Either they're not available in alpha or they have yet to be unlocked. I think they're not available yet. But this looks like check this out. When you look at the fountain in the center of town, this is that guy. He uses potions to fight. So he probably is more like about explosions and possibly throwing potions to buff or heal people. I'm totally just guessing. We have, of course, our mage, using the wand in the book. We have, of course, our warrior, all dressed in plate and using swords. And then we've got here this one, which I'm guessing is some kind of monk. And that would be the last one there. Some kind of monk. Look at him. So these are our classes. And check this out. So right now I'm a mage. Why am I a mage? Because I've selected the mage class. When I select the other class, warrior, I am now fully equipped with my sword and all the stuff I have last put on as my warrior. So this is the coolest thing. When you switch classes, all your gear automatically switches along with it. I think that's super, super, super cool. I also must say I love that, at least on my model here, I'm able to see, even though I'm wearing a hat, I can see my hair. I always hate looking bald under the hat like this. It's bald under the hat. So I don't prefer this. But yeah, this switching system is really excellent. So if I gain a new piece of warrior gear like this, although I can't put it on yet, and I put it on, next time I switch back to warrior, it will go on. The only slight downside of this is your bag, managing your bag, figuring out what to trash, because you have to basically switch between the two of them and your gear kind of goes in and out your bag, and you have to just look very carefully to identify gear that you're actually not using. And then out of the gear that you're actually not using, you have to filter like, oh, this is here because I can't wear it yet. 2 wands, no, it's not a duplicate. See, if I go back to magic, this wand is a duplicate. Hey, what happened? Oh, I can equip this one. Okay, what happened was I was a warrior, and when I'm a warrior and hover over this wand, I'm a level 1 warrior. It's hard to see that here anywhere, but I can't equip a level 2 item. When I'm a mage, I'm actually a level 2 mage right now, and as such, I can equip this wand, which you do by double clicking. Yes. Yes. Level 0, level 1. I think this would be the moment to trash the level 0. I've never tried trashing something, so you guys are here for it. Okay, nothing happened. Let's try selecting something and then hitting trash. Hey, that worked. Sweet. Again, this is super smooth. It's super accurate. Everything just works. Every menu opens. This is alpha, people. It's super impressive compared to some of the other games we've all tried. So they've leaned in a lot on Orbis because, you know, the little signs and I think just the overall feel. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's demonstrate some combat next. Okay, so combat in Alicia. You get sent to the combat trainer and she explains a lot of things. There's a stall here where you can purchase all kinds of gear and weapons for level 3, 6, and 9. So not yet for me, but this will be exciting. The currency is gold, by the way, and it's not hard to come by. You keep getting gold when you fight. Okay, so let me first demonstrate Mage because that's the one I'm in. So the thing to do about Mage to know is in your player menu, your backpack, if you go under your skills, that's where you see what your spells are, what your abilities are. Mage abilities use mana to cast. I have this one here called Icicle, and when I pull out my wand, I see my health, my mana, my cooldowns, and I have my book. Magic is done by literally tracing and lighting up the runes in your book. So we're going to light up those runes. Boom. Whoops, I missed the last one. And now the spell is loaded. I've been holding my trigger the whole time. And when I let it go, the bolt goes out. And the second spell, oh, laser. You also have an auto cast, by the way. It's not, you can't spam it, but once in a while, if you get the cadence, which I seem to not be able to get. That's a free spell. It costs no mana, but it also doesn't do much damage. 3, 2, yeah. Okay, my menu did go away. No problem. So here's my other spell, Tremor, and it's the 2 sides. So I'm going to just draw it all in one go. Trigger, and then go up and come down. And there it is. It is ready. It's loaded. And we can let it go on the dummy. So yeah, that is how you magic. Now, for warrior... Damn, I'm level 2. Come on, I should be doing much more damage than this. It's definitely taking out my mana. This one here has a cooldown, so if I do it again, this one I think sunders their armor. See, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, so I can't use it again until it's ready. All right, let's switch over and let's see the warrior side of things. Oh, I'm in combat. Okay, 1 sec. All right, now I'm going to change to my warrior. And I have my skills here. I only have 1 because I'm a level 1 warrior. That's where you can see it, right up there, level 1. Okay, so this is the slash to the right. We have a slash upwards, I think a poke forwards, and then a slash downwards and a slash left. Obviously, you have to use the skill to gain the XP from the kills towards leveling up that particular class. So since I've been leveling as mage, my warrior has remained at level 1. So I only have the basic one, but that's okay. It's to the right. And when we want to use our skill, we press trigger and then slash and it'll get used. So let's try it on these other enemies here. So here's the first enemy actually. See the red globe? You don't want to be standing in that. Okay, let's slash him. It's on cooldown. Now I'll just do other strikes, get out of the way. It's pretty dynamic fighting. Let's do another big one. Okay, here he comes after me. You also have a shield. I haven't really mastered that, but you can grip to use your shield to block incoming damage. There's the sword, the beginner sword. Actually, that might be a sword I gained. And look, I got some kind of glove. Let's run and see. Adventurer's gloves. So those are some of your most basic. But yeah, that's how combat works. I think they've done a really good job. It's an interesting fight. You have to move out of the way. You have a shield to use. You have abilities to use with your sword or wand. I am pretty impressed with the combat. Let's see about crafting. Okay, so in the professions pavilion, wow, there's lots of people busy. Holy smokes. How does look like they're cooking together? That is so cool. It shows you who's using each station most of the time. And there's no free stations, but again, here's the chef. She's going to teach you what to do. There's a shop here where you can buy recipes. Oh, I haven't even explored this yet. I will have to come and buy some recipes. Okay, and then when you're using the cooking station, you choose a recipe. Okay, clearly this station isn't mine. And then what it will do is if you have the ingredients for the recipe, there we go. Choose a recipe. Oh shoot, I wish I hadn't destroyed that fish. I need a fish. You hit confirm, and if you have the fish, it would be, all the ingredients would be in the bowls. So what you do then is you stick the ingredients in the bowls, and once they're in there, it will have a start button. So you hit start, and then what you have to do is it'll show you an indicator of how hot it needs to be. And if you're too hot, you need to get away from the fire. And if you're not hot enough, you need to get closer to the fire. And it takes a while. Like if it gets too hot and you take it away, you gotta wait and wait and wait for it to come down. So that's how you get a perfect cook. This is cute. It's sizzling in there. So it's pretty engaging, really. It's pretty engaging doing the cooking. And then when it's finished, you get your item up here, you grab it, you put it in. What's also nice, again, this is an alpha game and they thought of this. If you didn't notice your item or forgot to pick it up and you leave the station, your item will be in your bag. That's pretty fantastic. All right, and then of course we have crafting here with blacksmithing. You talk to him, he shows you how to do, and it's a pretty cool process. So again, okay, Val's using the station. I don't have the materials, but if I did, you hit confirm, and what it does is you're not really using the materials. What you get is a slab, I forgot where it puts it. I think it's here. So you pick up the slab of metal, you toss it there, and it gets hot. When it gets hot, it turns red. You pick it up and you put it on the anvil, then you grab the hammer and start working it. And again, there's an indicator here, right? So you want to keep it in the middle. You want to be in the green. You don't want to go too much banging and too little banging. So you're there banging everything, keeping it in the middle. And when you're done, you put it in the water. It cools down and your item is complete. So it's quite a fun process. There's plenty of stations. Never had to wait. And there will be recipes there to buy. Speaking of shops, right? I need to sell some stuff, so let's do that. Oh shoot! I had it all lined up. That kind of sucks. It's these things down here. They were lined up. It looks like they're still in order. They're just all collapsed. So starting from this, let me start from the end. Yeah, okay, pick it. See what I mean? These are level 0 gloves with a teensy bit of stat on them, 20 gold. So the gold comes. You sell your stuff, the gold comes. 30 gold, 30 gold, 20 gold, and 20 gold. There we go. We've sold our stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna bother you with buying recipes. Oh my gosh, instead of gathering materials, I can just buy them here. I think I'll do that later. But I already had them. They just got used up in the first craft. So yeah, that's crafting. It's really pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I want to show you how a quest goes, and also we can take a look in the Drunken Duck for that. Whenever there's a portal, by the way, you transition, you get a server, and you're in. This has actually been one of the things, is whenever there's a portal, you're supposed to stay together with anyone who's in your party, but it doesn't always happen. Now, since this is a social place, you're meant to be able to sit down, play. Look at this. Look at this. You can actually play a game of chess. There's a timer. And this all works. This game is impressive. This is alpha, people. Alpha. I just continue to be impressed. There's also a game of darts over here, and she's my quest giver I've been sent to. I haven't tried the darts yet. Oh, you can pick up a mug and go, ho ho ho, have an ale, put it back down. It's for looks. And then we have different darts. Oh my gosh. Okay. Closer. And oh wow. Okay. Let's not watch Val try to figure out darts. Can you sit in a chair? No. But you can grab your mug of ale and toast with everybody. That's pretty cool. All right, so I have here the quest giver. And they don't speak, but you get to read everything, and you actually get to speak back to them in conversation. So, what's my name? Hey, I'm Val. Welcome to the Drunken Duck, Val. I'm the barkeep and proprietress Sarai. And so you just continue and you read. They want me to get some rest and relaxation. Oh, she's giving me her first round on free. So yeah, then this is a quest. So you can pick up her quest and you can ask her other questions and you can just exit the dialogue. So, and yes, you can always come back and continue. I think it's very, very smooth and well done. While we're here in a social place, we can also take a quick look at the social menu. It's got proximity, so everyone who is also in this server nearby, you can see them all. You can go to the next page. That all just works. Whoops, I just unmuted myself. That was interesting. You can click on your own name. You can see who's in your party. Interestingly, the party persists even when you're not, when the other person's not playing right now. And you can, of course, leave and disband. You can actually change leadership, but he's not here right now, so I can't. And it'll tell you what zone they're in. So this is all really well done and it works. And then friends, of course, you can friend up with people. You can also manually add a friend, or you can point to them, and it's a bit awkward to point and get a little box, but if you manage to get the box, you can hit add friend or invite to party. Or you can use this menu here, find them in proximity, click on them, and add friend or invite to party. You can also hit add friend, type their name. It doesn't really help. It's not really a search. You got to type their name exactly. When you type it, oh, I wonder if they fixed that. It was only typing here, and then when you hit enter, it came in here. So I like this. And then if you've just made up a name and you send the request, it'll just tell you it's wrong. So there's no search, there's no list to choose from. It's just you got to get it right and send the request. But hey, there's a way to do that, and that's really cool. I seem to have a friend request. Ah, Casta, thank you. Wonderful. Okay. And you can have multiple pages of requests, multiple pages of friends. This is really, really well done. You can see if people are online or not and where they last were. Very, very, this is alpha. Like, again, I am just floored at how well everything works. All right, so I hope that's been a helpful little overview to this beginning of Eldramoor. I have stated and overstated that how impressed I am that there's been games that we've played in beta and even early access when they're out of beta that are nowhere near as good as this. So hats off to the team. I'll cover some more stuff before it's over. The alpha runs for another 10 days. I'm not sure if they might extend it because we have been having an issue where if you go through a portal, sometimes you get in some kind of limbo and you basically can't proceed. And even if you restart your game, it doesn't get you out of that. But oh my goodness, overall, raving reviews, 2 thumbs up. I can't get the thumbs to go up, but hey, 2 thumbs up. And look out for more because I definitely want to post updates as they make enhancements, and I'm sure I've missed a lot of stuff, so I'll be putting that in additional videos. For those of you who are watching but not playing yet, watch this space. Like if you like, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and of course share with your friends because that's the thing that makes me the happiest, is to see the channel grow and to see that people like it. Where I am, I can't monetize, so it's not about that. It's about just finding other gamers who love this kind of content. See you on the other side.